Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess, and we are in my kitchen. I've got a small freezer here. I've got a small freezer there, and then I have an upright freezer here in the corner that I'm going to be working through. Plus, I've got two other chest type freezers that I've got to work through. This is the hashtag Freezer Cleanout 24, hosted by me, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. This is an open collaboration challenge. It will go on through the whole year of 2024. It will end on December 30th, 2024. I believe that's on a Monday. And then we will have a summary video on January the 2nd of 2025 of all the things that we have done for 3 different challenges that I'm putting out this month. So if you're interested in participating, all you have to do is include the hashtag Freezer Cleanout 2024 and an Anderson, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch in the title and in the description. And of course, you want to add the playlist in your description as well. This may or may not have a giveaway at the end. I have not decided. So we're going to figure that out along the way. And I really am hoping that everybody will participate in this challenge. It is geared towards the homesteading community, but it could include any other community. If you've got freezers to clean out, you're more than welcome to join in. It is an open collaboration. I do have 2 requirements. I ask that you don't use bad language in your videos, and you don't do anything explicit, sexually explicit, or nudity in your videos. Those will be banned from the playlist, and I don't want to ruin the good vibes that we're putting out. This challenge is for us to do it together. This challenge is not affiliated with YouTube in any way, shape, or form. It is totally something that I came up with, and I hope that you will enjoy all of this. It is to make fun out of everyday work that we should be doing. So without further ado, I'm going to show you these 3 freezers. I can't get to one of the freezers, and one of them's out on the porch, but you'll see those later on in the year. And I've got to get these done so we can have room in our freezers for this year's crops. Hopefully we have a great, abundant crop this year. So that is my goal, and let's get started. Let's get her done. The first thing you'll notice is I really do need to do some major cleaning on my handles of my refrigerator. This is over 20 years old, so it's an old refrigerator. And inside we have a mess. This is one of my overflows, and of course you see the ice trays up there because the ice maker no longer works. And I've got all kinds of things in here. I've got bell peppers, I've got tomatoes, I've got squash from 2022 in here. So I've got a lot of stuff that I need to work through. I've got some frosting that I saved, some cookie batter up here, some pepperonis, some dinner rolls, and I don't put a lot in our door, but we do have some ice pops up here and some coffee. This is our little refrigerator, apartment size refrigerator, and it is also an overflow refrigerator of things that I couldn't get canned or had no space in the other freezers for. And normally I would keep my ice trays in this refrigerator, but you can see it is quite packed. I have tomatoes up here, I've got some pumpkin in here, I've got some okra in here, some pecans. This is a Leños Colombianos seasoning package. It looks like some chicken broth that didn't get labeled. I'm not sure what that is. I've got some beans in here. And then we got some blackberries back here. So this freezer needs to be cleaned out and organized as well. And then we have some more ice pops over here. This is our upright freezer. And we have a little space in this one because I've been going through already and getting rid of stuff. But you can see it is very, very packed all the way down into the drawer at the bottom. And then I keep all my seeds in here. I've got more ice pops in here. And then some more stuff in the door. And all of this needs to be worked through. So some of the stuff that I'm seeing right off the bat, it looks like I have some green beans in here. I've got some sausage. I've got some broth in here. I got some more okra in here. More blackberries. I've got some homemade butter in here. Cranberries that we bought recently. I've got more butter down here, and it needs to be cleaned out in a major way. One of the reasons we clean out these freezers is so that we can make sure that it functions properly and we're not overcrowding it. And the second reason is to preserve the food or to eat it up. And it's just me and my husband, so we're going to be working very, very hard to get this done. And this, my friend, is cream that I saved. So we're going to pull the cream out. We're going to be making butter, and that'll take up less time than some of the other things. So I've got some of my cream already here that has been out, and it's defrosting, and I've pulled out my meat for today. So that's going to be our supper tonight. I haven't figured out what we're going to do yet, but I'm hoping I can get this cream worked on today. If it's good, I'll let you know in another video. If it's not, I won't be doing this again. But I did not have time at the time to make butter with it, but you can see it looks like the butter has separated from the cream. So I may be able to just pour that off and scrape that butter down and make it into butter pats that we can use up. Now, as you could see, I had already started on that big freezer, the tall freezer back here, pulling out meals and stuff that I had prepared earlier last year to try to get them used up and make room in our freezer for this year's crops and stuff, so we can fill them back up with good things and keep everything up to date. Last year, or in 2022, I came down with P.O.Box pneumonia, and I was hospitalized, and it took me several months to get over that. And last year, I was still pulling myself out of that, but I was feeling much, much better. This year, we're going to get her done, get these freezers ready. Now, I will be cooking meals. I will be canning, and I will be dehydrating as much of that as I possibly can to get it out of the freezer and either get it shelf stable or we consume it. But this butter, I don't know yet. This one bag is partially melted a little bit. Look, I've got butter in there. That's butter. So maybe all I'll have to do is pour off the liquid and wash it down really good, and I'll have butter I can use up. So I don't know if we'll be doing this again, but you can see it's already separating liquids from the solids. So that may be my trick in the future. I'm just going to taste this one as well. And y'all, that's butter. Look at that. I didn't have to churn it. So, excuse me for licking my fingers. We're going to get that defrosted, and we're going to get that done up in a few, you may see it in a future video, or I'll tell you. That's the butter I had in the freezer, the cream, the fresh cream. You can see the bag says cream on it. And that was put up on 9/10/22. So we're going to get that taken care of very, very shortly. Thank you all for watching, and be looking forward to more of these videos, because I'm going to be sharing a lot of things that I'm doing with all that stuff in the freezer. May you be fully blessed.